What is up? What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, it's finally time. The 500 is going together. Let's go. All right, y'all. We made it. Motor's here. We gotta take that pile of parts and stick them in this block. Probably ain't gonna get a whole lot done tonight because this does take time. We gotta file fit the rings and all that good stuff. I think we're going for like 32 thousandths ring gap, and this baby is either gonna make well over 1,000 horsepower or it's gonna blow up. That's the game plan. So stay tuned. If there's one thing we know well, it's how to kill a 440. And that's what we're about to try to do. We're going to give this thing all the boost it'll take. So, I'm waiting on him to come out here. He was just cleaning up after we ate dinner right quick. And then, let's see when we get started. We'll probably start throwing... I'll probably start with pistons on rods. Or I might clean up the block, start chasing threads. And I think he's going to go straight into rings. So, here we go. Alright, so while he's looking over the instructions for the rings, looking for something because he thinks I'm crazy for going 31 thousandths, she's going to need a big one. So, all the rods are on the pistons. We still got one out over here to like set the rings down in there square. So, go ahead and get that done, and we'll start file fitting pistons. And I'm hoping to have the rotating assembly in tonight. That's the goal, but he's got to work at 6, so I don't know. Anyway, we're going to keep trucking. All right, so that's the last ring. So what you got to do is you got to put your rings in here and file them down. It sucks. But every ring is now 32,000, or maybe a little bit bigger. Depends on how crazy I got. But he's knocking the burrs off that one right quick. Put it on this piston, and then it's going in the motor. So it's been like 40 minutes since the last update. I broke another ring, but luckily there was a whole big debacle the last time I put the bottom rings upside down. Alright, I had to go back through and fix them, but I broke another ring. But I'd bought that set, so we had 2. But I did that on like the second one. So if I broke one more, it was over for the night. And another $60. I was quite livid. Scared. Anyway, all crisis averted. We're good. We're moving forward. He is opening up the rear main seal. Rear main seal. We got new king bearings in here for the mains. I'll go ahead and pop those in. Alright, so this is the part number. This is a 69 model block. Alright, bearings all in.
Yes, that's right.
I do believe that is right. Y part out, but let me verify.
Right.
And here he sauces up with motor oil. I thought we would have used assembly lube, but he just grabbed that and nope, he's going right in the oil passages. Oh no, he's put more of these together than I ever have, so I'm just going along. We not want assembly lube?
I am. I'm getting wet. We're going to put some lube in.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I guess oil first, then assembly lube.
Okay.
Careful, careful. Oh, and also, if you didn't notice, we threw in the main studs. Oh, yeah. Some big goops. Big goops. Oh, yeah. Nice and sauced up there, yeah? Sauce it up, sauce it up.
Make sure you got to finger the fuel clean or wipe down with it.
I'm going to have to go clean my fingers. I don't have a clean finger. I'm like a little kid.
I was editing
Oh gosh, I'm nervous. Oh, it's hitting something. What the actual hell? Main caps are sitting on there now. We just have to wait for him to go get his mallet to like set them. That might be an issue though. I can't. No, there it goes. It's always so hard to turn a 440. Right here it's pretty easy, but Jesus. Big stroke, big boy. Oh, I just got a fingerprint. Y'all don't judge me for that. And this little guy doesn't know it's going to run some force. Don't worry, this is a lint-free microfiber towel I've been cleaning my hands with all night. Trying to get all my greasy ass fingerprints off of it. Right there. Alright. So, a little bit right here. Let's see, they had to take some metal out. That's good. But she's gonna be a ripper, as Cletus McFarlane would say. But anyway, you want to go get the mallet. We're gonna set the caps, then put the washers and nuts on. All right, so I was about to turn it over. I didn't even think about recording. Cranks in. Now we're gonna turn it up, throw the pistons in it, and I'm probably gonna be done for the night after the pistons go in it. So turn it up to where this is perpendicular. He'll drop the pistons in, I'll catch them, I'll put the caps on them, we'll turn it back over and torque it. Alright, so rotating assembly is in. It all turns. Now, probably should have measured before, but the rod bolts are too close for his liking, so I guess we're going to come back over here another day and pull it all back apart and clearance the bottom of the cylinder walls a little bit for the rod bolts. So, can't win for losing. Yep. So, this 4 hours of work that we just did. Come back and do it again. So, for daily uploads, I won't be able to get out daily uploads. Yeah, probably should have never even said that. Between like the kids and stuff and start a new job tomorrow, I won't be able to get to it. But I'll upload as much as I can. As long as it's good content. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed me knowing that I worked about 4 hours and didn't make any progress. Matter of fact, went backwards. But we'll get it figured out.
Later.
Alright guys, so I have shot a whole video of this thing being put together. Now, we have issues. So I didn't even release a video. You know what? Let's zoom out. So, first thing, I had to clearance the oil pickup boss, which we kind of knew that was going to happen, but don't worry, ours is an external pickup, which that's still fine anyway. And then we checked the number 1 rod bolts on the cylinders to make sure it doesn't hit. Well, when number 1 didn't hit, we assumed it was good, and we put the entire thing together. Well, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all hit. Just number 1 doesn't. I'm not quite sure how that happens, but it happened. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zip everything off this here engine, take it all out. I'm going to take a die grinder to all the cylinders. First, I'm going to rotate it over. I'm even going to notch number 1 there just to make sure, to allow for heat expansion or whatever. I'm going to notch all the bottom of the cylinders so that, rod bolts never touch down. So that's my goal for tonight. Get it all notched. And then I'm going to try to put it back together exactly like this, back to the short block. It's Friday night. I ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow, I don't think. So I might even get like the cam in it. Probably the timing chain on it. And I might dig out my oil pan and, get test fitting on that. So, I don't know. We'll see where the night leads us. It's cold. We're at Dad's house, obviously. So let's I guess let's just get started. It'd be pretty easy. Just zap these off with the impact, the rods, and then go from there. All right, so we got the Milwaukee Big Boy. Sorry, the lighting in here sucks, y'all, but it is what it is. You know, a little 7/16 soil point. Get it on the thing. Give her a nice little. Don't take them all the way out now. I'll show you why. Oh no. Oh damn it. That's why I set the rod caps on. All right. Mallet, rubber mallet, and hit the bolts. Hit the bolts on the rod. She'll come loose. All right. If I drop this towel one more time. Now, the reason I ain't putting the, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The reason I ain't put out the footage of me putting this whole thing together is because I was kind of an ass. I got real mad. And yes, that's the rag I just dropped on the ground. I was getting real mad, and I shouldn't, you know, these things happen. But you know, what can you do? So now all I'm gonna do is take the mallet and just push on it. I'm not gonna hit it, just gonna push on the rod and catch it out the other side. So obviously I need both hands. Don't want to drop the piston. So all right, so we got all the rotating assembly out. About 45 minutes, not too bad. Covered up all the oil passages. Went in shavings, and right there where it's marked, all the white, it's where the rod bolts are going to hit. So let's we're going to take our handy dandy guy with the carbide and literally just go in there, and that's loud, and just cut out right where that white is. It won't affect the piston. If you see how far the piston like rings come down, that's as far as they come, right where that that's oil and assembly lube. So that little bit right there is not going to hurt it. This is pretty common with big block mopars. So let's get it, baby. All right, excuse the loud air compressor, but that's essentially what I'm doing right there. Cutting out a little piece just for the rod bolt to slide through. Once I get done, I'm gonna go back obviously and deburr all these, but that one I'm probably gonna have to cut a little bit more out of, honestly. But it's supposed to be 60 thousandths between the rod bolt and the bore to allow for expansion and all that. So I'm trying to make sure that I get it enough the first time, but not too much to where it slips into the oil ring of the piston. So yeah, nothing like cutting on a block you just paid almost $2,000 in machine work to. But it's one of those things. I was mad about it, but hey, we just gotta, you know, how bad do I want this? And I want this bad, real bad. So I'm gonna keep on cutting away. They call this stroker clearancing. Keep on cutting away, then I'll go back and deburr it. Obviously, I can't film it because Dad went inside. He's cold, which I don't blame him. I mean, it's like 20-some degrees outside, and we only got like this little space. All right, so I finally got air pressure back. So wish me luck. See you in a second. Guys, we've been grinding. It is back together. It literally took about 15 minutes. Dad came back out and helped me. Thank him for his help. Big applause, big applause. Good job. Yay. So, she's in there. She spins. If I put the right side on, you see how much, well, number one, never did hit, but we'll see how much room we got. Alright, of course we would be right in the light, but you can see it's nowhere close. So, we're good. So, I think I'm about to put the cam in. Cam and timing chain. And that's about it. That's about all we can do. So, our cam of choice is a Bullet custom grind.
I called them, and this is what they spec'd for me. So it's 254, 258 at 50 for 660 lift, 656 lift on a 1.5 rocker. I don't even know if we have a cam degree tool. I don't even know if we're going to degree it. Honestly, what does it need to be degreed at? Degree intake lobe to 110. So, good to go. If anybody is going to try to take this, try to run with this, if it runs well in the car, there's the grind number. I think it's going to run well. I told them exactly what stator's in my converter, what gear, the car weight. Obviously, we had a guess at the weight. I said 3,400. I'm hoping it's 3,400 with me in it. You know, I call this a 500 cubic inch. It's really like a 498. It is it's a 415-inch stroke with a 676 rod, and then obviously a smaller piston. So, comes out to like 498 cubic inch. It's 40 over 440. It's been line honed. So we're gonna run out the box easy heads into easy heads. Now this is gonna, for all you Mopar guys, this is gonna kill you. Is that enough head? Well, we're putting a lot of air through it, so the head volume does not matter as much. That just means we'll have a higher boost number, but it'd be the same amount of air. Which brings me to my next point. Boost, unless you have that exact same engine combination, it doesn't make a difference. It's just a number. It's a unit of measurement for restriction in the intake. All the air you're cramming in, that's how much air can't get in. So I'm planning on running probably close to 20 pounds. To go with the car, I told you I was to be competitive, no prep. So then it needs to go 490s on a no prep, essentially. So the car really needs to run like 460s, like turned up at the track. So if we can run 490s on a no prep, we'll be good to go. So while we're lining out the car, obviously we'll show times, but after we start racing, can't show times no more. So just know that 490 is the goal, with a stock block. It's either going to do it or it's going to blow up, right?
Right.
We'll blow it to the moon. Heads come right off of it. It's a big Mopar guy. It's a big Mopar guy. This is like Mopar heaven. We got 440s and 727s laying around. That's the 440 for my truck. Anyway, we're getting off topic. I'm throwing the cam in. We'll put the timing gear on. We'll come back. And, yeah, do that. Woohoo! And we're done for the night. We got the bullet in there. Hold on. Oh, no. Help me, please. Did I do okay, Daddy? Save the rods. What does that say? Don't listen to number 2? What does number 2 say? I already forgot. One more PSI, boost, baby. I'm hurting. No kaboom for you. So, she's all together. She's getting wrapped up tonight.
Night-night.
She's going night-night. She's been a good girl. I was mad at you 2 days ago, but tonight, I love you. So, I do got to go get the... I don't have the cam bolts. That's why the cam's kind of sticking a little further out. Because we put the big timing sprocket from the timing chain on there. And then kind of turn it, twist it in. Not like a big block Chevy. It doesn't have a big hollow hole you can stick a screwdriver in. So, that's a wrap. The 500 is together for good. We probably could have put the girdle on, but I got it silicones at the house. I'm oil paint over here. Timing chain cover. I think that's about it. Only thing we need really is the head studs, which are in my dad's house. Throw those on. The oil pan, we do got to put a bung in. Brian, if you're watching this, I'm gonna need you to weld that up for me, bro. Like, guys, I can weld, but I'm not. Brian's a welder. Brian is a car guy. Brian do all that shit. Nope. It'll leak 13 different ways if I do it. So, anyway, I'll slip him some money, get that done. I
think that's it. And then I think, realistically, it's like November 18th. Probably, if there's a day that I can like go to the shop and allow me to work on my car, I can have this motor in. I could probably have it running like in about a week or so. That'd be. I just want to hear it, honestly. That'll give me so much motivation to do so much stuff. It's always, you always want those little milestones. By little milestones, I mean like if you're getting burnt out on a project, do something drastic that'll like hear it run. If you haven't heard it run for a long time, I don't care if you need to replace like the rear frame rails, hear it run. That motivates me. Oh snap! Still got to throw on the rear main seal. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of these shenanigans. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.